Right, welcome back to Armageddon. We're at the Stygies. We got to do some serious pushing through. Mostly a flipping base reinforce now. Some good experience on some of these guys, but a lot of other people have been hit by the churn. Go on, open up the purchase menu. What I clicked on. Okay, so we're gonna have to think a bit more kind of Punisher that's good against infantry. Just to make sure we're buying a few more optimal units. I haven't had the Predator out yet, actually. Energy bolters give more shots, don't they? Get a destructor. I know you've placed these stuff for replacing, so let's go back down to Steel Legion. We are supposed to be the Steel Legion after all. The Mortar Squad actually turned out to be pretty decent. Bit cheap scouting, pop you down here. That's it. Alright, we got 3k for other stuff. Then up here, we'll pop down the Salamander Force. As we've got to shift these guys. And then we've got another force of Salamanders down here. Mr. Crushy at the front. Alright, put my tank killer here. Put the Blood Angels Security Guard down here as well. Right. Death Guard at the centre, Ogrins, Mortars. There's mostly Steel Legion down the centre. You need some support though, don't you? And Titans. Scout Titan down here. The Reaver Titan up here. 21 turns. Almost straight in there with these guys, are we? Well, that's mildly disappointing. Just while I have a Titan. You can move down here. We'll hit this place first. We'll scout up to here. Trying to get the right range. You're pretty much perfect for taking these guys out. Well, that would be a bad life choice, wouldn't it? You have a Death Strike, which will be. We've done that. Another Battle Titan. Like We need to move a few more of these guys up here to help deal with these Orks. Or Thunderhawk gunship, we've not tried these. And the rest of you, ooh, there's some Orks here. Ooh, there's a lot of Orks here. Ooh, I nearly made a mistake. Those Storm Talons are pretty pants. Right. Oh, you're out of flamer range. You're not. Between these two Achilles, they should be able to deal with this thing. Vinicius has got loads of Storm Bolters. I like to kill the Grot Launcher fossil. Right, so the only person here who hasn't fired is this guy. And that's because he'd be stupid. Alright, let's see what the Orks do in their counterattack. That Gargant's a bit terrifying. Yeah, they've targeted those guys for death. Alright. You're good at focusing fire. Alright, this bit in the centre is going to become the main fight. Death Judge with big shooters. Okay. Alright, so where is that Gargant? What's your AP like? So, the Storm Strikes aren't terrible. You actually do more damage against him than you would against anything else, so. You can bring the Gargant down. That will never not be a satisfying noise. And we're going to do the most damage to. We can get a Grot Launcher. He'll have more firepower, we'll kill him. You have to replenish our new Punisher cannon guy. Move our mortars into range. Hurt them. Yeah, the Gargant ate most of the fire for the turn. Pull you out of line of fire. Up here, we need to clear this objective. We also need to kill these death copters. Come on, will you just die already? Thank you. Wow. He was enjoying his life, wasn't he? Down here we've got a relatively major surge of enemy. We also got tools to kill them. Don't show losses. You should hold the bridge and do some good damage to him. Undo that. Nobody got the move left to get into there. Madly annoying. I know what you are. Well, hopefully the Orks are throwing most of their forces at me and it'll get easier once we get past this. We'll see. We're killing them in numbers. Me Ogrins, not me Ogrins. Yeah, they're in trouble. They're not core unit though. Been less like additions than I would have expected. There are a lot more core units. Well, you regretted that attack, didn't you? Alright. Take that. And the glory. Let's replace your losses for the turn. Up here, the Orks are pushing north. We've still got to deal with these guys though. Hopefully the Death Strike can actually do a good damage to you. Not going to replace losses on things that aren't core. Pull back. Right, you've got good amount of damage onto those guys. You can move in to take that. Clear those boys out. Much I want to kill that mega battle fortress thing. The advance must continue. Alright. What was it cost to replenish you? 225. Go for it. Bring you up and finish him. Oh, here we go. More dangerous stuff. never-ending cavalcade of death. Let's just spend a tip in place and you got losses. North has done pretty well. They can't advance. Well, they can actually. And it makes sense to get the Titan going forward. Whoa, that's a mega dread. Bring the artillery up to here. You can start coming down to support this push. Okay. 3 turns in, we've already seen a lot of enemy fire. Oh well. They weren't mine anyway. They're not shooting one of my good units. Yes. Kill the guys who aren't being attacked, who aren't attached to me. Definitely feels like the tempo is going in my direction. Kill the Maganovs. Bring up these guys. They have a bit of AA, don't they? I did well, actually. You're taking that, you're killing off these other Meganovs. Ooh, they actually lost that one. Say hi to my Titan. Let's drive Saviour up to here. Not sure how Saviour's still alive, to be perfectly honest. Should have used Saviour. The Death Strike. Yeah, I'll spend a good chunk of points bringing him back up to strength. Yeah. Right, no. We're going to come up to kill him. That's mildly annoying. Hi, crush. Step the Titan forwards. Do Titan-y things. You spend a turn taking up, replenishing your losses. You can actually move. You need to start coming back down. And we've got your friends up here. You need to sidle around. Sometimes you just need to kill the Orks in front of you. Bring in the Predator. Bring your losses up as well while we got the spare turn. Well, the Death Strike can hit him. Nearly missed that. Would have been embarrassing. Right. Here come the Orks. There's always more Orks. They got more and more death dreads. It is terrifying. Right, we're going to send a dreadnought across to here. Those guys in there did not know what hit them. Central Bridge definitely will know what hit them. Definitely get Saviour in there. Death Strike up. Death Strike is just out of range. Bring you down to here so you can put some fire into that thing. Well, that's some useful recon. Oh yes, you guys don't technically have jump jets, do you? As weird as that seems to me. Right, you need to replenish some losses. Well, you guys are part of the central assault now. Don't move him. They're a close range unit. Kill that. That makes space to... Oh, he can't because he's a vehicle. And you're not built to kill any of them, so you're going to come back. Okay, so we're getting those guys up. The Death Strike can drop in some support. And Iraqi can get up to here. Not much use. I mean, we are just assaulting across a bridge. Right, again, I'm leading with one of the units I don't care about. This is going to be the difficult part when we're crossing these bridges. Gargantuan stuff for kill cannon. I mean, all those are just words that says kill. You bring that down and replace your losses. And we're going to hold there for this turn, and we're going to make sure the Death Strike gets up. Which I think the Death Strike's more needed to support this push for this turn. And then it can move up. Saviour is also going to see where it can be helpful. One thing at least we don't have to worry about enemy units in our rear. Because they're probably all going to be dead. No, because we're crossing the river, they can't get around behind us. Here we go. Roll the artillery up. Gonna hit them with the artillery just because I want to weaken them. You could take that, but I feel we'll take that. If just so we can see what's coming. Right down here, the Reaver Titan. We were killing this guy. We can bring up one of the dedicated assault troops. The Sacred Guard are going to take some hits. Yeah, my dedicated assault forces are now stuck. We'll be much better off once we're across the river. Numerous will spend the turn recovering some hits. Geo morale. At least this bit here is close enough we can do fire support across it. And that's a full-on Gargan. Alright lads, we've trained for this. Actually the Sanguinary Guard. Ooh, ouch. Right. Death Strike is in range. Beaver is in range. Davey is not in range, but can still hit. Can you clear something out down here without dying? Cannot. Heal up. Bring him up. Excellent. Can we get the assault troops in? We can get this guy in. Oh, they get slaughtered if they did that. Much as they want to. Yeah, this guy holding here is slowing us all down. You have another turn clearing morale problems. We need across one of these bridges. Kill this guy. We've got flamethrower armed troops here. Can't even move into this bit here. You can't range in on anything, and there's only heaven. That Gargan, we took a good chunk out that Gargan this turn. Sally's guy's dead, unfortunately, but at least they're shooting him and not us. Am I staying alive? He's absorbing a lot of fire. Someone make that guy a hero. Right, Death Strike, we know where you're going. Savian, and we know. Ooh, actually, you killed. I'm not quite sure how you did that, but you know. Killing him is more important. Alright. Let you guys get across this goddamn bridge. You can get up to there, you can, but you can't do much against that guy. You can, however, do something against him. Artillery can roll into range, he can do something against that flipping black battle fortress. Alright, Titan, you can step up to here. You need to clear that guy out. Actually, undo that because you can now take a risk. can't roll up into there as much as I would like. But at least we're on the move. I've got the weapons to take that guy out. I just haven't got the speed. We have crossed the bridge though. That is the important part. He decided to melee a dreadnought. That went about as well as you can expect. His morale's toe advance. Frankly, I've got the weaponry I need to kill this guy. You nip down here. End of the day, I don't really care about you guys. You can become the assault troops. Mortar gets into range, that would be bad. What's the range on the mortar? 3. You take opportunity. Oof, yeah. That mortar would have a very bad day. I need to bring the decent artillery down. Or Ogrins solve most problems. Right, you need to shufty along. Kill that thing, that'd be amazing. The flat fortresses don't seem to do much damage. Right, the south. Gonna replenish the Ogrins. Who's the scout titan up? Sorry. Down here I saw other stuff, I'm sure. Did it all come for us? What we need to do is just get across this river ASAP. You back. Alright. You haven't shot yet. Whatever you shoot would be bad. We just need to break through these 2 flak fortresses. Someone up there we need to hunt. Oh, my sentinel's dead. How's this guy still alive? Hey. So if he puts a hole in that guy. Reeve Typhon walks forward and decides who's going to annihilate. Need to recover some morale. Right, now they're a bit more rubbish, we should hopefully... Oh, that was a good shot. Right, so my statement was going to be we should hopefully be able to do some better damage. I'm not expecting to fully kill. Right, how far can we get you in? We can get you into a party. Yeah, we cleared them out of that Ork camp. Right, the north. Right. You guys can sidle up. We'll bring in somebody with actual guns. That guy is being very annoying and staying alive. Maybe it hasn't moved, but that's fine. This guy hasn't moved, and that's a problem. The Ogrins also need to be getting up into this. Right. I don't know if we're going to get any surprises in this one. It just needs to be wave after wave of Orks. I am okay with that. How are you still alive, mate? Right, fire drake. Oops. No, fire drake's up to here. Fire drakes do what fire drakes do. Ogrins can come up and punch. Take fire off the field is always my preference. Death strike. Mildly disappointing in that round, I will be honest. Alright, now we've got a major assault brewing down here. I was hoping to roll well. At least my tanks are rolling around the flanks. Ain't that bad. Alright. The grind up here. This dreadnought here is absorbing a lot more fire than I thought it would. It's okay, these guys are just making sure nobody moves down. The only objective's got to take those two there. We got plenty of turns to do it. Oh, we should hunt that guy down. Yes, please shoot the guy I don't care about. No, I care about them. Move a Titan up. Alright. Can't do that. I'm just going to bring you down here to stomp on these guys. Because that frees up a bunch more firepower. Bring Savior up to here. The guy who will not die continues his job. Yeah, this Punisher is not doing as good as I was hoping. Rapid moving fire. This is the Space Marine way. Not sure the Furious Dreadnought, the Venerable Dreadnought down here has done much today, but you know what? He's tried. Let me kill him so we can actually just start moving forwards. What we'll do is we'll start reducing down his ability to actually do anything, but we might actually kill him this turn. You've moved, so we'll move there. Alright, just that objective to take. Nice and quick. Move the mortars into range. And finish it with an open assault. I think that is everything. Yes. Nice and simple.
I hope the stench of burning orc flesh isn't too unsettling for your unaltered senses, Commander. Personally, I cannot imagine a sweeter smell. As predicted, your men did well. You have forged a formidable army. In Vulcan's name, I offer tribute, so that we might fight together once again.
Continue on your course west, Commander. Hive Infernus still lies in bondage to the Orks. It's as though the high-ranking officers have deliberately left this hive to suffer for its sins of falling to the greenskins without a fight. Unlike the other captured hive cities, Infernus's population remains largely alive. It has been enslaved and is now working in the manufacturers. If the Orks around Infernus are crushed in a quick and powerful blow, the population will no doubt revolt and overthrow their Xenos overseers. So you won't need to track down and destroy every last Orc in the labyrinth of the hive. Citizens of Infernus will do the job themselves. And rightly so. They have not yet played their role in this war. Time to pay their debts and enact change.
Here. 5,000 points. These 5 armed refugee units will survive. Okay. This is the high footsteps. There's a bridge down there. Something horrible's going to come over that. Yeah. We'll call that for today. Thank you very much. I'm up to 85,000 glory. Feeling good. See you next time.